All right, folks, this is the big boy of the Coachmen lineup. This is the Galleria. And Nick, thanks again for taking time with us today.
My pleasure.
All your problems are still waiting for you back at the office.
That's fine with me.
and all your happiness too.
This is what we like to do.
But yeah, this is just so important to show three similar but different floor plans on three chassis. And I think that's just one of the great things about Coachmen is you guys, provide options for your customers.
Absolutely.
Clearly, this is a Mercedes Sprinter-based van. This is the Galleria. This is a 24-foot length. Is that right?
Correct.
So the 170
Extended.
Extended.
So 24.2.
Okay.
This is actually a four-wheel drive chassis, and this is a 24A floor plan.
It's so beautiful. Let's just do a quick walk around on the outside to see what we're doing, and then I think all the excitement's on the inside. So let's do a quick walk around.
Right on. This coach is equipped with our lithium system. Again, whenever you see that LI3 in red, you know that it's got a generator delete and it's got the Lithionics battery inside. Nice, clean outside. One thing that we get a lot of kudos on, we've only got 2 openings on this one side. Some of our competitors in the Mercedes space, there's cuts, openings everywhere, and you really lose that stealth. Touched on the paint, the exterior paint, all Mercedes certified. Integrated exhaust fan, integrated exhaust. Yep. Rope light. That's a courtesy light. That's controlled by the OEM Mercedes light that we use in the rear. And additionally, Scott, in your control panel, you can select underground or underbody lighting, and it lights up the whole underbelly. And that's nice because if you need to use the macerator or any of your water ports, etc., it lights up your whole utility center, and it gives it a good look too. Again, back to rear wheel drive, dual wheels, diesel engine now. This is Arctic White, and this was a fun floor plan. Talked about Nick Schmidt. I called Nick Schmidt. I said, I want to do a different floor plan. I got people coming in here all the time saying, where's storage? Where's storage? And Nick Schmidt says, he goes, there's a raised bed every now and then. I'll get one in on a trade, but I sell them to 35-year-olds, 45-year-olds. I go, let me see it. Take some pictures, send it to me. So we built it, and lo and behold, 35-year-old and 65-year-olds appreciate the same thing in that storage, okay? So 26 cubic feet of storage in here. We've got storage cubby opportunities to the right. You can see a laundry basket that can be pulled forward and hidden up front. We got some customers that let their cats come back here or dogs come back here through the access. You got a little cell phone area, storage, and then you got full seating up front, outlets. Again, Galleria, privacy curtain and screen. Privacy curtain and screen. People ask what those handles are for all the time. Every now and then we need a little help getting up, getting down. In our models that had a sofa here, maybe somebody wanted to hang up a tuxedo to go to a wedding or a business meeting. Again, water pump on the outside.
Just really happy to see a huge bed with storage underneath. I can't tell you how valuable that garage storage is.
Oh, yeah.
Most people, if you want stuff like I have, they either hang a basket back here or they do stuff up on the roof,
Yep.
which you actually use it less, I discovered, because I started with that, and I just didn't use it. It was a huge pain in the rear.
Correct.
This, you have access to it when you open your doors.
Yep.
And what I like about this is you have the garage storage, but you're actually not living next to it. You're kind of living over it, but it's inside.
Yep, correct.
So this is really thoughtful. I like the way mine is, but I have to see it, deal with it all the time.
Yep.
And this, you have the storage, but don't have to see it all
Yep.
the time. When you get to camp, you just put it out.
And there's a hidden benefit. We talked about the beyond, being the water tanks being inside above floor. Well, since we're able to have so much space, we said, look, let's make sure that 30-gallon fresh tank is inside. So 30-gallon fresh tank's inside. Lithium battery goes on top on the driver's side.
So all that, and you still have this much space.
Yep.
Really smart.
All right, so here's our water management panel for the Galleria, and there's a lot going on here, so we want to kind of show you what you can expect. probably number one, the most important thing is your macerator switch. This is your macerator is behind that decorative fiberglass door, mid-coach, driver's side. We're just going to be uploading a video on how to properly use your macerator. Macerator switch is critical to that. Here's your city water connection. Hook your hose up. Nice little tab to hold this open while hands-free. Even though this is a painted compartment, you can still, unlike brand XYZW, you can still swing these out, have this enclosed, and get your hoses and cords in there. Pretty nice.
That's really cool.
Yep. We've got a quick disconnect with an upgraded hot and cold now, satellite and cable, solar panel, black tank flush that we talked about earlier, and then your tank fill or city fill.
So same inlet,
Yep.
You're just managing this lever to
Yep.
fill the tank.
Yep, very nice, very clean. Again, two openings on this side, two openings on that side. Extremely stealth for a Mercedes product. Behind here, you've got your macerator. We have a girdle here to keep it tight to the van, and you've got your gray and black. Of course, we always go black first, then follow with gray. When you operate your macerator, it's always a good idea maybe to crack this cap a little bit to get the suction or the vacuum created out by altitude, temperature, etc. When you put your macerator hose back in, always start at the beginning of the van and make sure we get all the debris out of the macerator. So kind of like a slinky or a garden hose, let's make sure everything gets out of it, and then we carefully put it back in and girdle it. We've had great success with the macerator. I like gravity, but I also like the macerator. I understand the Mercedes customer maybe doesn't want to get their hands dirty as much. LI3 unit again. This year we've done a stealth package, and we don't have any here, but what the stealth package is, you omit the paint from the front bumper and the side. We black out the rims, paint the OEM rims, and give it kind of like something similar to what yours looks like, but in the Mercedes platform. Grab handles, grab handles. Little entertainment center here. You can bring that TV outside if you wish. Motion sensor lighting.
That's cool.
Yep. And then 70% of all campers travel with their pets. So give you a little dog bowl, water bowl hidden away. This is absolutely beautiful. Great computer storage, workstation storage, good countertop space here. Back to the smart TV, Firefly interface, remote control, nice working window there. You know, Mercedes really, I got to hand it to them. I'm tough on them some days, but they did a fantastic job with this new dash.
Yeah, let me show this. This is
And just the,
kind of a radial almost.
yep, very marine, yachty. Control panel. So let's go through this. Solar charger, motion sensing lights. Those are the lights within your cabinets. You can turn those off, the motion sensing device off or on. I like having motion sensors so you don't have to turn on a light when you're opening the cabinet. There's the ground effect lighting. Wi-Fi to turn on your Wi-Fi Ranger Sky Pro. This is to turn on your LP, and here's your tank heater. We talked about the Xantrex / Lithionic state of charge meter. You got your Truma. You got your Xantrex inverter control, solar on and off, use store. Pretty simple, pretty simple.
So Nick, I'm really curious about this space right here, which is like a permanent desk, a
Yep.
permanent table. So that's one of the things I like about my floor plan is I have a permanent place to just quickly get to work, and this kind of solves that issue. But how do you sit at the table here, at the desk? You just spin the seat.
Spin the seat around, and then what's nice, with Mercedes this year, power seats, you can do one of three settings. So you can do your driver setting, you can do your dinner setting, or you can do your work setting. Just go back there, press 3, get it dialed in, it'll do it all for you. That's kind of neat.
That's a great idea.
Yep, kind of neat, but
I
tons of
really,
space.
Really like this, and see here, you can still see out the window. See out the window this way.
Wow, this is our last new floor plan in Galleria, and it's been an absolute home run.
Yeah, this is just beautiful. I just love this.
Yeah. One thing we do is with the Mercedes is we take out the overhead. Since we're 2 feet bigger, we're already on a 24-foot platform. There's cabinetry everywhere. Let's get rid of that overhead so we're not talking like this at shows, Scott. Because you ever see that? Hey, Nick, so I got another question. And then, no, you can stand up. You don't have to worry about the overhead up front.
And it really opens up this front space a lot.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So there was a lot to pack in here. We got a big pantry and storage here, but we were able to give quite a bit. Again, my most favorite drawer in the whole rig. Adjustable, movable drawers. Same maple cabinetry. Shower enclosure. The big Nova Cool. Love the Nova Cool. For this year, we got the pull-out. Very big addition. Some of our older customers, even me, I didn't like bending down like on the 24FL to pull the door open. Much better operation. And then this is just really nice. Little his and hers drawer. This can be pantry or hanging.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Very nice, very sharp. Keurig, if you wanted.
The Keurig.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's cool. And I just love the little bit of a bend here.
Yep.
So it just gives a little
Yep.
high-end touch, I think.
And as you guys can see from the video, this is really the only thing that's different from all three of the builds is that cabinet door.
And carpet on the
Yep,
top,
yep.
back, and
No, that's not
thank you.
it's not necessarily carpet. What it is it's a composite, so it'll never rot, mold, absorb moisture. Adds sound deadening. It's an actual additional R2. So
Huge.
yep.
Above the galley here, which is just great.
That
Yeah, I
means,
just love this.
and some cabinets will partition, Scott. Maybe book CDs, whatever. But then we will open another one up for a little bit longer items.
Longer stuff, which
Yep.
is great. I love that.
Yep. So once we come back here, it gets a little different. We haven't seen many like this. One of the neat things is you've got access
Oh yeah, there's your laundry.
to the laundry basket or just quick access to something underneath. Q foam cushions. Now I know some manufacturers make you grab your headrest and click it up like an old Florida hotel chase or sun chair, power sofa backs, and now you got your screen door down. You're up front working. He or she's back here, smart TV. You got semis going by that you can enjoy if you like trucking. But you get the idea that you get a ton of comfort back here, and the most important is all underneath. That's what this unit's all about, that desk and this storage.
And 2 beds.
And 2 beds. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, really. You put those extra feet to use here. It's so nice.
And for the most recent floor plan, we're doing very, very well with this. We're doing very well with
What
this.
model is this?
24A. And it kind of is just the design of the bed. It kind of looks like a capital A. Got a little step here. Truma heat goes into the storage as well, so it's a heated garage. Got the 12-volt air going.
A little different than we saw before.
Yep, and I'd like to touch on that real quick if I could. So a lot of B-van manufacturers, not all, but a lot of them, are going to a single door. One single door. So I don't like the single door. I like the dual door. Because if I'm showering, I'm going to put my towel down. I'm in the shower. I'm now done showering. Or pardon me. Yeah, I'm now done showering. What I can do, I could have pulled the blind down on the slider door, pulled the blind down here. I've got frosted glass here. So instead of putting my feet, if I were inside the shower, into my wet feet into my dry pants or dry underwear and living with that for 5 minutes, I can now come out, have an area to actually dry off pad off like we do at home instead of trying to do the hustle all inside this small little bathroom. Again, back with the Fury head, a little bit smaller sink in this one. The shower miser the same, still the porcelain stool, good showers. Again, sometimes we see these vans where the showers absolutely have never been used, and that's okay. We're gonna deck them out the best we know how, with the best shower head, the best stool, the best water saving devices. I love that guy.
I know, right? It's so
Yep.
cool. So
Nope.
huge sink. And is there a lagoon table back here? So if you actually want to sit at a table, your
It's all up
options
front.
are
It's all up front.
you're up front.
Yep.
Okay, so here or here.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. So
All-
again, we got Truma, Lithium to talk about that.
All LED lighting in the overheads, 2 smart TVs.
Same color options.
Same color options.
So-
Now we don't do white in Galleria. For some reason, nobody's asked us. I guess we would try it, but mostly maple and cherry. We see a lot of cherry in the Galleria.
And this is really pretty wide.
Yes. Yep.
Very wide. So like, I'm pretty excited about this one. I might have to go rob my savings. But what I like about this one, unlike some of the other big Sprinter chassis, this has a functional, I'd say, 4 living space floor plan, just like my Travado has the garage storage space. It's got nice ceiling height. The work center is just a game changer. And so my hat is really off to you. Maybe you're taking in Travados on trade?
We do. We actually give a little bit extra money for those.
That's fine because they're pretty hot demand.
Yep.
It's got the lithium system. This really checks a lot of boxes for me. And so if you want a little bit bigger floor plan that's functional on the bigger Mercedes, this should be at the top of your list, I think.
This is moving very well out there.
Yeah, because it's on dual wheel. You said 4x4.
4x4
So
tape.
You can put the K02s on it and make this bad girl look really bad.
Yep.
It's really, really awesome. I'm so glad we did this. So
And then the success of the 24A really surprised us. We didn't realize we were going to get so many, shame on me, older people or active people. We didn't realize the garage was going to play
Yeah.
such a part, and I'm
Yeah.
glad it did.
yeah,
Glad it did.
this is just a real home run. So Nick, thank you again for
Not a problem.
taking time. You just have shown us so much and taught us so much, and that's what we like to do.
You know, follow Scott. He does a really good job focusing on education, and that's something that him and I, every time we talk, we're always talking about how do we educate, how do we help the dealer, how do we help the customer. What he's doing, the time he's spending. Yeah, some of it's for him, but truly a lot of it's for us and what we're all trying to achieve, and make sure everybody, no matter who they're buying from, Class B wise, is happy, because we want to keep you here. We don't want you buying boats and cabins and these things, right? We want you to be in Class B. So thank all of you for following this channel. Follow us wherever you can, and Scott, keep up the great work. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks, Nick.
No problem.
We'll see you soon, man.
Yep. Thanks for coming.